Ready when you are.
Tough one to take, John.
Yeah, of course. I think we do so many things right today. Very even game in many ways. Yes, a little bit more on the ball. Not a surprise when we face a team that now is top of the table in Premier League and the way they play. And but in the end of the day, completely even. 2 chances to each team. Unfortunately, they took one of them, and we didn't. This should have been a draw, but we know games that is that tight. It can be decided by one margin going the wrong way or one quality action from either side. And unfortunately, they did that. I'm pleased with the performance. I'm pleased with the effort of the players. And now it's game number 13 in the league, and we performed very well in 12 of them. And I actually think we performed and played to get more points than we got so far. So I still think that's a good sign. I prefer to get the points as well, but hopefully we can continue the good performances going forward, and then we'll get a lot more points.
Thomas, I just wanted to ask about Mathias Jensen and when you found that he would be available for today's game.
Thursday. Minor doctor strain. Will hopefully be ready for Luton.
How much do you miss Matthew? We've obviously spoken before about how important and the added goals and assists he brought to his game in the last year. How much of a loss was he today?
Of course, you want to play with your best players on the pitch. I think we've been very unlucky with injuries. But I want to praise the players that stepped in and played today. With the injuries we have that is out, and we face a Arsenal team that more or less came full strength, and we go completely toe-to-toe with them. That is unbelievable, and that is massive praise to all the players, and especially the players that stepped in. I think that's incredible, and that's down to our structure, our principles, and our fantastic culture. So very pleased with that.
That was actually going to be my next question. I wanted to mention Janelt. I know he's played at left back, but left wing back against Saka is a very different type of challenge, and Janelt Ghoddos as well, and at right wing back. How do you think they got on today?
I need to say that I've seen those 2 players, Martinelli and Saka, do a lot of damage to a lot of fullbacks in the Premier League and in Europe and. European football, national team football, and Vitali and Saman did brilliantly with help from the team. Actually kept them quiet throughout the game, except from one situation. So I think a big praise to Vitali and Saman.
And then last one for me, just wanted to ask about Yegor in his first start in the Premier League and what made you make that decision, and then what you thought of his, I think, 65 or so minutes on.
I think he did well. I think he grew more and more into the game. You could see that. So first half, worked very hard, pressed well, got on the second ball, defended well, did okay on the ball. I think second half on the ball, he got a little bit more braver, took the ball a little bit more forward, and I think that's the next step. But I think absolutely fine/good performance from a start debut in the Premier League.
Thomas, that chance in the first half from Aaron's mistake, was that a defining moment? Had that gone in?
Yeah, or the Neil chance. I think those 2, if we score there, I think we win. Of course, the first one maybe probably early on, but a bigger chance, especially Neil. I think that's 75, 78. Then I'm pretty sure that we would have won the game. So, but unfortunately, we didn't.
You seem keen to put a lot of pressure on Ramsdale. Was that part of the plan? Because he did look quite valuable in that first half.
Yeah, I understand why you guys. It's the 5th time I got this question throughout the TV cameras and the radios. So you guys that follow us every week know that we press high, know that we press the keeper. We were done exactly the same. It was David. We did it exactly the same last week against Alisson. So yes, it's the plan, but we do it every week.
Didn't quite press as much as you normally would, though.
High?
Bit less of a press than normal today.
In the high pressure? I think Arsenal, they didn't want to play short passing when we went high, so they went long all the time. So except from one time where we nearly nicked it. So that makes it a little bit more difficult to press high. And then when we were banged in, we struggled a little bit to get high up to press them. But we want to do it as much as possible. I think it was more because they kicked the ball longer.
Thomas, just on the obviously it was a nice assist from Saka, but Havertz got in behind Ghoddos on the back post, didn't they? How did you see the goal?
Second, sorry, ask again. Yeah.
But obviously it was a nice assist from Saka, but Ghoddos let Havertz in behind him, didn't he?
Yeah, agree. He did. I think it's an unbelievable cross from Saka, unbelievable action. And when we look through it, probably we would have talked about could we have closed them down a little bit quicker. That was a part of the game plan. And we knew they would put those crosses in. We analyzed that. We told that to the players. So I think I will more, this one, I will praise more the Saka quality of cross and the Havertz movement. Just did one step and then perfect timing. So I think I'll praise a little bit more the offensive situation. I think in general, someone played a very good game. But of course, if you ask me, he could, yes, that's his task. But we see that every weekend throughout. But someone was good today.
Ask one final one and then I'll let you go. I think that's the first loss at home against a Big Six side since Arsenal in September last year. What makes it about these games where your team just seem to thrive and making it so awkward for the league leaders or people who are fighting for the titles? What is it about it?
I think various things. I think our structure and tactical principles that we have on and off the ball is very difficult to play against, and we are very good to. I agree. We would love to press even more high, but we are not just sitting in. I know we defend low, but we are very aggressive going high. And when they play these balls, or Ramsdale almost lost it, we create chances. And when we are defending low, we are very difficult to break down with our principles and the structure we have. That is quite good. And then of course unbelievable mentality and determination from the players.
Just ask about Nathan Collins. How bad is his injury? What happened?
Rolled his ankle, last action in the Ireland game, final whistle, and then he just rolled his ankle, so he's out for a couple of weeks.
Okay. Thank you very much, everybody.
Thank you.
Thank you.